Hi guys, it's Miss Corbett, the sixth grade counselor. Today we are going to see an example of building a great habit that will help you organization wise and time management wise. So, what you're going to need is to open your Canvas to the dashboard. You're going to need a writing utensil and a planner or a notebook, anything you do to set up your schedule. So, the first thing once you're in here that we're going to do is we are going to go to calendar. And I'm showing you my son's because he has more assignments, so it'll look a little bit more like yours. Okay, so I am going to go to the week that we are on, and I'm going to pretend this is Monday. I'm sitting down. I'm trying to plan out my week and know what I have in advance. So that way, if I have practice or if I have something else, I know which days that I can do it on and which days I'm going to have to load up the work. So that way, I do have time on during the week for other things. So as you can see, I started for Monday. I'm going to come here. On the calendar, everything is color coded. It makes it really easy to read and it makes this process really fast. So if you have two colors, say, I think these two colors are too close together, the math and the Cornelius, and I want it to stand out, I might change this color so that way I can clearly read what that is. So if I come over here, looking at Monday, I put Unit 1, Lesson 3 under Social Studies. I know that orange is Social Studies. Now over here, I have Jumping Jacks under the extra because that's PE. And then I have Lesson 4-2 under Math because blue is Math. Now, if you look over here, this is where it gets really helpful. You'll see that on the 17th and 16th, there's a ton of things due. But on the 14th, I don't have anything. So I would really suggest taking the Unit 2, Lesson 8 in Social Studies and moving it over to the 14th. So what I'm going to do is go under Social Studies. I'm going to say work on Unit 2, Lesson 8, and then underneath I'm going to put due the 17th. That way I know it's not due that day, but I'm going to be swamped on Friday if I don't finish it. So I'm going to start working on it. This is a way to spread out your time so that way you're not super stressed and overwhelmed when it comes to Friday. It's also good to stay on top of things so you're not surprised come Thursday that all of these things were due and you were just kind of hanging out Tuesday and Wednesday. You might also want to look at your schedule and say, okay, this looks like a project coming up. So I better get books or I better start researching. And you can add it in there if you would like. You can go straight to the top. And at the very top, there's this add-on button, and you can remind yourself. This is good if you only want to use the virtual calendar. For yourself in your planner, you might just write it down. If you see an assessment coming up the following week, you might want to write down on Saturday and Sunday that you have a test coming up, so that way you're not blindsided the following week. The other thing I really want to show you is at the end of the day, a good habit would be to go to the agenda and say you want to go hang out with friends outside, but you also don't want to get behind in schoolwork. You might look at the day and say, okay, I've done this, 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 this. Okay, I'm good. I can go outside. This is a really good tool right here, the agenda in the calendar for checklist people. If you're a checklist person, then this is a built-in checklist already made for you. Now I want you to try it, and I want you to remember two things that are going to make a world of a difference. You are going to, on Monday, set the stage. Go to your month, and you are going to write out what your week looks like. And you can add to it as you go. You're going to have this out during class, so you know, but this will be your base. And then, end of the day, go to that agenda, check the list, make sure you've done everything, and then you're free to do what you want. Okay, I hope that helps, guys.